Welcome back, everyone, to Crusader Kings 3 as we continue our quest to unite as much of the world under our banners as possible. I am the Emperor of Britannia, and we are looking at our next conquest in this case, which is probably going to be the Kingdom of Brittany. And they have one ally. Actually, they have no allies, which makes this all the better. It is going to be expensive. I have been saving for just such an adventure. I probably do not have a casus belli to do this right now, so we've got to get a toehold somewhere over here. And the way we're going to start to do that is we're going to have to start by trying to get a claim. We cannot get a claim on the Kingdom of Brittany, so we're going to have to start small. So in this case, it's going to be all about using our council, using our patriarch to fabricate a claim on a county. We'll start with Leon because it's close. And maybe if we get really lucky, we will even get a claim on a duchy. So we'll see what happens. Now, I am a 52-year-old man with grown children as old as 26, going all the way down to 13. My wife is 45, and while it's unusual, my great-grandparents had a child in their late 40s. It was my grandmother. It's unusual, and it does happen. So my wife, Empress Amis, is pregnant, and it looks like some people are joining. We are in a couple of wars, with our former ally, France, that we are not participating in, and we've actually dropped that alliance. And then, of course, the Holy Roman Empire, which is just enormous in size. And here he is complaining about this. I apologize. I should not have claimed I would help. We're not allies anymore. I actually thought I had already broken that alliance. I'm not entirely sure why that's the case. My agents are prepared for weeks. The cook has been bribed to look the other way. The poison has been acquired, and the duck was gifted. All right, so we are, you know what, I can't even remember why. Oh, this guy, I think, is the one who is plotting against me because he wants the throne of Wales. Bon appetit, sir. Poison did its job. Even better. Nobody knows. All right, so see, the faction targeting me has been disbanded. Somebody was trying to kill me. My spy master told me that, and I suspected it was probably him, and it turns out it probably was. So we got rid of a problem there. All right, well, it's June of 1295, and a new daughter has been born. What's a good Ailswith? Hey, excellent. That's a good, strong Anglo-Saxon name that has historical roots. So, let's see. I'm 53 now. My wife is 46, and we've got a little newborn daughter. So I just want to kind of review things. One of my counselors just died of old age, so we're looking for a new chancellor. Yeah, Jocelyn is my brother-in-law, but he's also a very powerful noble in my kingdom, so it makes sense that he would be the one. We've got 9 months left to fabricate this claim on Leon, which is going to be our first foray into Brittany. Let's take a look. Oh wow, the Queen of Brittany is a 3-year-old. That does make it a little easier. I wish I could just offer vassalage and do it that way. Or arrange a marriage and do it that way. But obviously those are not going to happen. I still can't. I was just hoping I could maybe request a claim, but that's not going to happen either. Well, I was wrong. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is my steward, Earl Beowulf, who is plotting against me, a fellow Anglo-Saxon Catholic. Ha! Come on. The Earl of Nottinghamshire. That's even my home, my paternal line, my father's father, back that line, comes from Nottingham. Oh, man, this is painful. The vile fiend. Somebody just showed up that has a claim on the Kingdom of Sweden. Eadred, my son, has come of age. I must have had twins. Okay, cool. I don't remember them being twins, but that's cool. All right, let's go for just a second to our council, because my steward is the guy that's plotting against me. I only have a 32% chance of success, and I'm about to go to war for the county of Leon. So this is a terrible time for this to be happening. But I really don't have a choice. We also have to marry my son to who? An evil lackey. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. Not good chances that we're going to imprison our guy. He's going to rise in rebellion. War against the tyranny of Emperor Edward II. Whatever, dude. Whatever. I don't think I need everybody. A local army of low quality with 5,000. I think is probably going to be enough to do this against his 2,000-man army. Let's go nail him. Now, I could do this more effectively with a legit army, but I want to save my legit army for the real war to come. Of course, we need a new steward. Ah, my son. Perfect. The Battle of Derby. Our knight, King Edward III, wounded Amari. Why? Wait, hold on. Alright. While on one hand, it's a good thing that it went the way it did, I don't think I realized that my son was serving as a knight. That's obviously not something I want to allow. Sorry, King Edward. Can't happen. Can't risk it. Although it would unite all the thrones, or all the crowns under. I'd have fewer sons that way. Okay. We've got the claim on Leon. Cost us 63 to secure it. We're going to go ahead and finish off. Oh, boy. Please tell me I wasn't murdered. I died from a seizure. Holy cow. 54 years old. All right. Emperor Sinhelm. Sinhelm, my son, is now on the throne. Well then, that sure kind of throws things off. I was not expecting that. We're going to have factions created against us as people attempt to jump into the vacuum of what has happened so far. Boy, I don't know if I want to go martial lifestyle. I'm feeling like diplomacy is the way I want to go. Yeah, majesty focus. Alright, let's finish this war. Defeat the people that were rebelling against my father. And look elsewhere. Alright. We've inherited a couple of other wars. We have a bunch of new people that we've got to put into positions of power. Uncle Jocelyn will be one of them. Steward. My brother. Marshal. No, that's not it. Dang. Okay, yeah. Marshal, here we go. Duke Edmund, excellent. Okay, so that's that. Let's disband this army and start thinking about Leon. What's the situation? They have 7,000 men total. Shouldn't be a problem. Let me see what else is going on here first. Dang, we're in line to inherit 14 titles. Got 2 prisoners that can be ransomed. Of course, this guy who plotted against my father, he is not getting out anytime soon. Dangerous faction. My brother wants the Empire of Britannia, and he's got 5 people ready to help him do it. Ugh, brutal. Okay, so obviously my major concern is Duke Jocelyn of Kent, because just his army alone is 153% of what I'm able to put into the field. So we've got to keep him kind of placated, I guess you could say. And it's sad because he's married to... Well, he was married to my aunt. I guess she's gone now. Yep, she is. So that's part of the problem there. He didn't kill her or something, did she? She died of natural causes at 45. We really need this guy to go away somehow. Wow, his only child is dead. Who's his heir? Earl Thomas. All right, so maybe we need to somehow... We got to find a way to placate this guy. I'm not sure what to do because we actually get along well with him. Maybe I got to deal with my son. Is he married? No, he's not. He's only 15, but I could arrange a marriage. I could imprison him, but it would be an act of tyranny, so that's not an option. Man, my options are quite limited here. I could denounce, disinherit him. All right, I'm going to see if I disinherit him, if that will remove his claim on the throne. Oh, it's not going to let me do it because I don't have enough piety to do it. I need... Oh no, wait. I need more renown. That's what I'm missing. I got 217. I need 225. And I'm not even entirely sure that's going to do it. Oh, he just lost Duke Jocelyn from being a part of this. That's huge for me. All right, Duke Jocelyn, you shall be rewarded for leaving that scheme. Let's send him a gift of 165 gold for being a good vassal. Okay, so let's Duke of Essex. Let's talk about him because he's now the major contributor to this faction to install Prince Elfstan on the throne. My 15-year-old brother, Mr. 48-year-old pedophile who's engaged to Princess Anne of Scotland, who's 12. Not really a pedophile. I get that this is a betrothal and all that stuff that goes along with that. But I've got to deal with him because now he's the major force. And I don't want this potential conflict getting in the way of what I'm about to do in Brittany. And we're going to go ahead actually and do this. So she has just the army of her own here. Why can't I declare war? That's kind of strange. I didn't lose that claim already, did I? That really sucks if I did. Oh, that was created for my father. Ah, I forgot about that. We've got to do this again. All right, here we go. 23 more months. In the meantime, we're going to have to fight a civil war. Okay, we're going to go ahead and disinherit my brother now. I don't know whether or not that will impact his scheme. It doesn't appear that it is. Military power still 211% of mine, so that's obviously a problem. Primarily Duke William, but also my brother, the King of Ireland. All right, we're probably going to have to fight this. Okay, here we go. The right to rule Britannia belongs to Duke Elfstan of Strathclyde. I guess I have... No, I'm not going to do that. I will not be threatened. Rally the troops. All right, what's it look like to start? 22,000. Obviously, not something I can sustain without help. So we've got to call for help. No. Oh, yeah, here we go. So we're going to call for the Byzantine Emperor to help us out. Honestly, I'm inclined to not raise my army until... Well, you know what? Here's what we can do. He's pretty spread out. Armies all over the place. Let's hit the big one right here. So let's pull up the military. Let's move my rally point to, say, right there in Oxford. Let's raise the whole army there. Holy Roman Emperor is going to send his force, which I will desperately need, and which gives us the advantage, assuming he sends it all. which is not necessarily any kind of a guarantee. Where's the rest of my army? This idiot belongs in my dungeon. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Oh, that's because we're in two different spots. That's why. We need to get these guys together. And we're still going to be outnumbered. Merge the armies. And move away. Try to isolate and destroy a smaller force like this one here. While we wait for the Holy Roman Empire to arrive. Or the Byzantine Empire to arrive. It's going to take them a while. Alright, that was a really one-sided battle considering the numbers were fairly even going in. So let's take a look at the results of that one for a minute. My knights especially. Earl Stigand of Staffordshire killed 37 in that battle. That's awesome. So my brother is in this army. Alright, so we hunt down this army. We capture him. This war's over. We follow him. Oh, which way's he going? The King of Scotland. Darn it. I don't know which army he went with. Ah. Okay, so let's hope that we pursue the right person. I see enemies leaving and entering wars, so I want to see what that looks like for us. It's looking good. We've got a 10,000 man lead right now in terms of the number of men in these wars. Oh, don't stop. Keep pursuing. And I'm watching to see if any of my allied armies have come yet. They have not. So a ton of places are under siege right now. So I desperately need the Byzantine Emperor to get some help up here. I just don't know if it's going to come that easily because he's got so far to go. It's going to be super expensive for him to do that. Who are we taking on? Oh, the King of Scotland we're about to capture. I would assume we captured him here. Oh, is he going to flee out to sea? Where's he going to go? Yeah, I'm just going to barely miss. Oh, I might get there in time. It's going to be really close. Oh, wow, we caught him on the day he was going to hit sea. Wow. All right, if we can capture... Oh, this is King Sweyn, so that's not the guy we're after. So the army that we're after is going to be one of these ones over here. Unfortunately. Which means we're going to have our hands full until another friendly army comes. So it looks like that army I just defeated reformed down here. So we're going to take them on again. Needed to try and defeat little pieces of the army wherever we can. King Sweyn got injured. He left the war. So I guess that's good. Let's see who else was there. Let's look at the knights. Yeah, see, my brother was there, and he's the guy this whole thing is over. So how did I not capture him? Is the curious question. That's the guy this whole thing's about. Oh, look, Constantinople's sending me 311 men. That's helpful. Gonna need a few more than that, guys. The enemy's got nearly 22,000, and they're all in one place, which is the major issue for me. So until Constantinople sends more, there's really not a lot I can do. They do have 3,000 more on the way. That's still not enough, though. Not unless we spread him out a little bit. I'm not really sure what else I can do here. Okay, so what can we do to the King of Scotland to get him to... Oh, his heir is... Oh, he's actually a part of the House of Shrewsbury, which is one of my cadet houses, that's interesting. Renounce claims. Does he have a claim on my title? Just some earldoms. Not a big deal, really. Honestly, I would just settle for him joining my war. How about a hook? I don't know if that's something I'm going to be able to use. Not that he necessarily has a lot of troops that I can use. Alright, well, it's not much, but I could once again re-up my alliance with the King of France. He's only got 3,000 men, but if I offer a marriage alliance between my young son and his young daughter, we may be able to get that. Now the question is, can we call him to this war? We can. Kind of dirty for me to ask him to join my war after I wouldn't join his, but his 3,000 men might just be enough to swing this. The problem is he's already in a couple of wars, it looks like. Well, at least one other war. Not entirely sure that his army in Paris is going to be of much use to me. Man, I just got large swaths of territory that are under siege. I'm going to start trying to take some of them back. Oh, good. Now I can get a claim on Brittany, all of Brittany, which does me absolutely no good as I bleed myself dry trying to fight off this war that I'm dealing with right now. I can get a little money from ransom, but that's about it. Oh, I got a sister I can marry off. Let's do this by alliance power. Yeah, some of these are too far away to be of much use. Bohemia. Let's do it. Awesome. Will you join my war? The King of Bohemia. All right, keep coming. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Send your armies to me. Please. What's that look like now? 46,000 men. I just need some of those armies to actually come here. Those 3,000 men aren't coming anytime soon. Maybe the King of Bohemia sends his, because this war is going really, really badly right now. That, my friends, looks like 9,000 men coming from Prague to help us. We just have to hang on until then. Here they come. The first of the troops from Prague have arrived. That is fantastic news. Here comes another bit of that. So now what we need to do is we need to force a decisive battle while we spread out, I guess, and start doing what he's doing, which is conquer a bunch of cities. Somebody's trying to kill my guest. I'm really not concerned about that right now. Alright, let's go see if we can take London. If nothing else, maybe it forces him to come after me. And then maybe these guys will come join me as well. Ah, a new perk. We haven't really thought about such things for a while. Benevolent intent. Let's do that. Alright, so you can see the numbers here. It doesn't necessarily mean a lot if we don't have them on the continent, though. And you can see there, they've got about 23,000. The numbers are pretty darn even. So even if we do fight a battle, it's not necessarily a guarantee that we'll win. Well, my alliance expired because the King of Bohemia died, but the war continues under the new king. Jocelyn died, my powerful Duke Jocelyn, who makes up the vast majority of the enemy army. I don't know if that's going to make any difference whatsoever in what's happening. So now Duke Thomas takes over. Alright, it looks like they're coming. They're going to try to force this thing. So now what I need is I need this ally army from Prague to get with the picture and join us, and which he's going to do. So that's good. So I wonder if I march this way, will they join me? Can we force a decisive battle? It looks like we can. They're all right behind me. No, 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 no. This way. This. Oh, come on. This is the only thing that's supremely frustrating about this, is that you get something like this to happen, the other armies don't join you, and then you get screwed because of it. And I'm getting absolutely wrecked because 8,000 men are just standing there and won't help me. Unreal. Unreal. I can't even believe that just happened. Okay, this is interesting. One of his armies just split off. There's an opportunity here. I'm going after him. We may pull this out yet. I really don't know why he did that. But it's beautiful news. Now we've got an opportunity to destroy just one piece of his army. A couple of my counselors have died. One of them was just slain in battle, my marshal. Need a new spy master and a new marshal. I can't spend money to recruit somebody to court right now. My mother will be my spy master. Now I need a chancellor. Alright. Duke Edmund of Northumbria was slain during the Battle of Hampshire. That puts us back on the slightly positive side of things. Still, I'm about to be broke, and that is not good news. So we're laying siege to a couple of different places right now. His army's on the move. No court physician, and I'm ill right now. But I just can't afford to spend money on a court physician at the moment. So these sieges are going to continue. We've got to force a decisive action and end this war, though. I've lost almost 2,000 gold having to defend my realm. Man, being an emperor is hard. It's hard work because everybody wants my throne. And especially when you have brothers, which is always a disaster. I lost the trait ill, so didn't need a court physician after all. Alright, let's go after these guys. Let's go fight a battle and win this thing. You guys actually going to fight with me this time or what? Seriously. Oh, now they're going to merge back up together. Go for London. Take London. Okay, so the good news is that my allies' other wars are over. So maybe this means they can send more troops to help me. I don't know, because we are on the tail end of this thing as far as being able to financially support my war. I just can't keep going. Oh, good. We can ask the Pope for only 337, though. It's something. It'll keep me going. For a few more months anyway. Alright. We've taken London. We're about to take Chelmsford. And then we're gonna move to force a decisive battle with his army. If these guys will follow me. It concerns me when I get close and then they won't go. No, keep going, guys. Keep going. Like this. When they start doing that crap, it drives me nuts. Alright, Constantinople sent some more men. So let's try and force this thing to an end. Now that his other wars are over. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What now, brother? What now? Behold the might of Constantinople. And me too. Alright, can we capture somebody and end this thing? No, we're not going to get that lucky. But now the tide has turned, and I might actually be able to do this before I run out of money. Gotta say I didn't see that coming. The King of Scotland has replaced me as the head of the Greenhill dynasty. I'm not sure how that is, considering that I am an emperor. Maybe it's because I'm in debt, and that might be hurting me in terms of the points that are necessary to do that. I'm probably going to have to stand my army down, which is just not where I want to be. But I am kind of in that place now where I guess my allies can do this without me, at least for a little while I try to recover. Okay, well, no thanks to me. It's 1305, and my people won the war. With that, the faction is taken care of. We are once again making a tiny bit of money. We can ask our head of faith for some more gold to help out. We've got prisoners that can be ransomed, but otherwise, not a lot going on as we wrap this episode up. My brother is in prison, as he should be. Renounce claims, gain a hook, and let him go. What about this guy? He's just a minor relative of mine. Okay, so the good news is we won the war. I believe both of my brothers have now had to renounce their claims. And now we can start saving up again and start putting our eyes toward Brittany. I was hoping that would happen this episode. It's going to have to happen next episode. I do have a claim on the entire duchy, so not just on one part. But that'll be for another day. Let me know your thoughts. Use the comment section below, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching.